Hi there, welcome back to another episode of Gist with Jesus. My name is Martha. Thank you so much for joining me. On today's episode, we're going to talk about your light is your location. And we are reading from the book of Matthew chapter 2 from 9 to 10. The Bible says, when they heard that the king was born, they departed, and behold, the star which they had seen in the east went before them till it came and stood over the young child that was born. When they saw the star, they rejoiced with exceedingly great joy. So for most of us that are familiar with this passage, this was when Jesus Christ was just born and the wise men wanted to pay him a visit and present some gifts to him. The star that had appeared to them and they had seen in the east was the map they used to locate Jesus. The Bible says the star was showing them where to go. It was in the sky, so it led them to where Jesus was. And the Bible says when it stood over the child that was born, they were so happy, and so they found Jesus. So the star was literally their GPS system. The star was literally the map they were using to locate Jesus. The star was literally what they had with regards to finding where Jesus Christ was. If at any point that star stopped moving, they would have paused. If at any point that star lost its way, they would have gotten lost. If at any point that star was not able to go in the direction that Jesus Christ was born, they wouldn't have located, because the star was the map they were using to find Jesus Christ. Now, you have been given light even as a child of God. The Bible says in Isaiah chapter 60 verse 1, arise and shine, for your light has come. The reason you're shining is because your light has come. But some of us, we are always hiding our light. God has given you the ability to shine as the light, because the Bible says in Matthew chapter 5, you are the light of the world, a city set upon a hill which cannot be hidden. No one lights up a lamp and puts it under a bushel. But many of us are hiding under a bushel. We are hiding under a table. We are hiding in a basket. And God is asking you, I gave you light. I made you the light of the world so that you can shine. But we are hiding our light. So the reason kings cannot come to you is because your light is being hid. Because kings come to the rising of your brightness. Isaiah 60 verse 3, the Bible says kings and nations will come to the rising of your brightness. So the more your brightness is rising, the more kings will come to you. It's good you were excellent yesterday, but what is the level of your excellence today? Proverbs chapter 4 verse 18, the Bible says the path of a just man is like a shining light. It gets brighter and brighter till the perfect day. So you must be getting brighter. You must be getting better. You must be getting hotter. You must be getting finer. You must be getting more fireful. You must be getting more excellent. You must get better, because the path of a righteous man must get better. That's your path. But some of you are not getting any better. And the light that God has given you, you are dimming that light. So kings saw that there was something shining in the sky and something shining, and they were coming to your location. And at some point, that light stopped shining. So they lost their way to you. Your brightness is your location. If you shine, that's how people will find you. When you're going to visit a friend for the first time, you tell them, send me your location. Because you can navigate the location on the map, or you can give the location to the driver. And the person, if the person has never been there, they can find the location, they can find the place, because they have the location. They have the thing that will help them get to your place. They have the map. That's what happens to you. Kings come when your brightness is rising. When they see brightness and they see that star and light in your life shining, they will follow it. They will follow it until it stands over you. Just like this star stood over Jesus. It never lost its direction. But some of us have lost our direction in life. We don't know whose we are anymore. We don't know what we are doing in the different aspects and spheres of life that God has placed us, in the family, in your workplace, as a doctor, as a teacher, as a lawyer, as a mechanic, whatever kind of job you're doing, as an accountant. God has called you to be the light of that place. Kings are supposed to be coming to your light and be consumers of your product. But they can't be consumers of your products because your light is dimming. You used to bake so well yesterday, and so you have become so familiar with your baking company, you're not learning any new recipes anymore. You're not adding anything to your resume. You're not adding anything to your abilities and your skills. You've just become cold. You've just become so used to the same things and doing the same things over and over again. God is saying to you that your light must get brighter. Your excellency must be increasing. You must be increasing. You must get brighter. Because the star that appeared was the location they were using to navigate and find Jesus. The brightness and the light upon your life is the direction and the location that the wise men and the kings and the queens will use to locate you. So if you're always praying, kings, locate me. Check how bright your light is shining. Check the intensity of your light. Check if it's really getting brighter. Check if it's really getting better, because kings come to the rising of your brightness. It comes when you're getting brighter. If you used to be on fire for God yesterday, you should become more on fire for God today. If you used to be so devoted to the things of God, you should become more devoted today. If you used to pray, you should pray more today. As days go on, you should be getting better. Your yesterday should never be better than your today. Your next year should always be better than your this year. Your this year should always be better than last year. Last year cannot be better than this year. You should be getting better. You should be getting finer. That's the path of the just. For the wise men, the location they used to find Jesus was called the star. The location that kings will use to find you is called the rising of your brightness. So your brightness must be getting brighter, because that's your location. People will see your star and they will say, who is that shining? And they will start following. It's getting brighter, they are following. It goes right, they are following, until the star stands over you. Then they locate you and they find you. They find where you're residing. So that fashion company that you have, as the light is shining bright, they will see it and they will locate you and they will find you. That baking company you have, as you're getting more excellent, they will find you. They will find you. It doesn't take God eternity to do things that are eternal. It doesn't take God so much to do so much for you. It doesn't take God many days to do many things for you. God can do things for you in a second. You just need to shine. You are the light. Don't allow your light to dim. Don't allow yourself to get dim. You used to be so devoted to God, but your devotion has ended. And God is asking you, where is your light? Because your light must be shining. Where is your brightness? Because kings want to come to you, but they cannot see anything rising. The star rose, so the wise men were able to locate Jesus. The brightness in your life must rise. It must rise. You should type in the comments, my brightness must rise. Because that's how kings will locate you. In every aspect of your life, in your finances, in your academics, in your ministry, in your business, in every aspect, in your work, everything. Your brightness must be rising. It must be rising. It must be rising, because your brightness is your location. God bless you, and thank you so much for listening to today's episode. I'm going to see you on my next episode. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe and leave a comment down below. Share this video with someone, and God bless you. Shalom.